for
No,
just for anything.
Nah. For just like whatever.
Got you.
Yeah.
I mean, whatever you're into, man.
I'm into all kinds of things, bro.
Okay, guy.
I saw you hit the live button. I know what's going on. You're not going to catch me.
I know you're into weird stuff.
Dude, who isn't? If you're not into weird stuff, that makes you weird.
If you're not into a little finger or something like that, you know.
I mean, that's just human.
Then what are you even doing? All right. People filing in. Hop in the chat. Let us know you're here. We're giving away Abby. Says the Heat needs to keep this up. Yeah, actually, I would like the Heat to extend, if no other. Well, one, because I switched all my narratives to the Miami Heat are going to win the NBA Finals.
Obviously.
And, yes. And two, for the content. Come on, Heat. Do it for the content. Do it for the content, Heat.
Let's go, baby.
Nugs has this.
We run out of stuff to talk about before for 2 weeks from now on the NBA pod if they don't win. So
right. Yeah, it doesn't take long.
We can juice the NBA Finals for one more week if they pull out a clutch win here. We don't mind that.
This needs to refresh because this is the halftime score. Let's give it another try. There we go. Jimmy Butler turnover. Jimmy Butler first. Jamal Murray driving layup. Yeah. Okay, we got it now, guys. What were you going to say, Casey?
I was just wondering if somebody on PlayBack could confirm they can see our YouTube stream with the video.
Let me try again.
I can, but that hardly ever means anything.
Oh, you're actually going on the PlayBack, though. We usually just stay.
I just have my video up there just because I'm not sure there's anything behind it. So I wanted to represent some motion on the screen just in case. Oh, no, says Michael. It's a loading screen. So you might want to share your screen again, John. Or no, I guess it's on the YouTube. I'll try to fix it then.
I got it.
Okay.
I'll try to get it.
A share screen here. What's up, chat? Hey, people filing in to YouTube. See, Michael's in here. Ooh, got a whole bunch of messages all at once, or my system just updated. Michael's in here, says, let's go Nuggets. Abby says the Heat need to keep this up. Nugs has this. Let's go, says Eric.
There's another
PP 3000. We got another Casey in here. What's up,
another
dog?
Casey. Casey, how do you feel about people, Casey PP 3000? How do you feel about people who spell Casey with a K?
Yeah. Dude, interesting. You have the PP 3000 because my PP is the 4000 model, actually. So
you should upgrade. You should definitely upgrade. It's worth it.
One more.
It's worth it.
Just jokes. Thanks for being here. Just for the content, like we said. Jaleesa's in here. Jaleesa Willis. What's up, Jaleesa? I'm here. The Heat need to definitely win. That's a definitely win. I like that.
Definitely.
Conviction. I agree.
Yeah.
DIQ said, I said Heat in 7. I meant it. Okay. Hey, I mean, that's like the one take you can still cling to. That's like.
You can cling to that take. And yeah, it's like you can cling to that take till it's over.
Oh, yeah. Like reality hasn't even hit yet. That's like low probability. Just mathematically, at least.
Yeah, he said in 7, so this was the obvious path, I think. Really.
Obviously. They've been, I mean, I don't even know if you can say they've been a comeback team, really. They've just been dominating.
I should get a poll going, but I'm trying to figure out this playback thing.
What poll you want going, my friend?
Heat or Nuggets? Let's just see who's team Heat, who's team Nuggets. I mean, you can let us know in the chat, but then we're just using our perception, you know?
That's just like your opinion, man.
That's just like our opinion, man.
That's one of John's favorite movie quotes, I think. I feel confident enough.
Who can name that movie quote? That's just like your opinion, man.
Yeah, I won't give it away, but I've definitely, as far as movie quotes that I never really use, that's the one I've heard you use the most. Like taking out the ones we both use, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like there's probably some super bads and some like 40-year-old virgin quotes and Anchorman quotes that we both say. Right. But I don't really do that one. So I guess I gave away that it's not from one of those 3 movies. That's it.
No, it is not. Yeah. Yeah, well, you know, that's just like your opinion, man.
Man. Do you have any other quotes loaded up from that? That's like I've seen that.
Dude,
movie
I got a good one. I got a good one, but I feel like they'll give it away.
Yeah, think of maybe a few to like tear it out for people.
Yeah.
If you've never joined us for a watch along, there's a little bit of this. Like, you could still have your TV on in the background with a little bit of sound, maybe just in case you're really invested in potentially the last game of the finals. We talk a little bit about the finals and a little bit about other stuff. It's just a hangout, and we got a chat going so you guys can.
Dude, if nobody gets it, that would be a fantastic like giveaway game. Something to do with movie quotes. I don't know. There's something there.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah. Nuggets are not shooting well tonight, people. And yet they're still only down 3. Good night.
I
don't know. Miami definitely thrives in these like low percentage, like, well, what are we doing? Early shot clock, 27-footer from Jimmy Butler leading to a transition corner 3, and it's tied up.
Jimmy Butler's a little bit of a hero ball kind of guy, though, right?
Jimmy Butler is a little bit of a shot chucker, and for the most part, it works out for him. For the most part,
I think hero ball is a better moniker for a nicer moniker for those guys.
Yeah, if there's one element
shot
of his
chucker.
game,
I'm pretty sure nobody in the NBA is like, yeah, I'm a shot chucker.
I would consider Allen Iverson like a notorious shot chucker. Like
he was just kind of a bad shooter, right? For how hold on.
What I mean is very high volume, very high volume. And like, if there's one element of his game that's certainly not his strength, that it's shot selection. There's just certain guys, like see, I've never understood bad shot selection. Like I'm kind of against it. I'm opposed to bad shot selection, but there's like certain guys who like, if you talk to them, you kind of get it because they're like, okay, yes, it's a quote unquote bad shot, but if I make that shot, it's a dagger. And like that, they're thinking more like that than they are thinking like, let's get a good shot. I've never really been about that, but
yeah, I get you. Hey, I don't know if you see the same commercials as me. I don't know what you're watching on.
I lost audio,
but I saw, you can't hear me. Can you hear me? Hello. Hey, yeah, I don't know if you see the same commercials as me or not. I don't know what you're watching on exactly, since we're watching on separate streams.
Oh, that's
but
true.
Did you see a commercial for Davos? Oh, you actually don't even know the actor who plays Davos, huh?
No.
Here's something, guys, for you guys out there, because some of you, no doubt, some of the 40 people in here have seen Game of Thrones. John has only
nobody. I don't think very many people have seen Game of Thrones. Like, do you guys know what Game of Thrones is?
It's not that popular of a show for sure.
No.
Nobody.
Have you guys heard of it?
Well, everybody knows that the last season was the most popular. Everybody loved that one.
Yeah,
unanimously loved by all.
If you don't see any other Game of Thrones, just watch the last season and you're all
good. For sure. That's not a major injustice to the subject matter. Anyway, John, what I was going to say to the people is John has only read the books or really listened to the audiobooks, I guess is more accurate.
I'm a book,
but he's never seen Game of Thrones, the show.
Yes, I'm a book purist. Many of Casey's heard of it, never watched it, says Abby. She has heard of it. So some people have heard of it. It's on their radar. Michael's also heard of it, somewhere out there in the ethos.
I can't tell if you guys are messing with me.
Adam said it's like a Harry Potter spinoff. Yeah, pretty much.
Okay,
like a Harry Potter
everybody's
pretty much.
Good. We're all.
No, I'm a book purist, man. Oh, also Michael did get the quote.
I still sob. I still absorbed both, but like I'm a book purist.
The Big Lebowski is where the quote was from.
Hey, Mike got
lots of quotes from that movie, locked and loaded.
The only one I can't even think of another great one though.
I mean, there's a lot.
Yeah, I would just.
Hey man, just like some things have like came to light, man.
Did we talk about the new balls?
Rug really tied the fucking room together.
Did we talk about the new NBA balls at all?
No. The Big Lebowski with the viewers though went way down when I started quoting Big Lebowski. Sorry guys.
People are like, bro.
All right, they're not into the dude. All right.
Hey, we got football people in the stands. I like that.
They're like, will you guys just shut up and talk about the game? Hey, it's a commercial break. We got to fill the time. It's not a commercial break anymore. All right, Jimmy Butler's dribbling. He's dribbling. He's dribbling. He's dribbling.
Yo, remember when Jimmy Butler came back? He
bounces. He bounces it. He bounces it.
Miami Heat won the NBA Finals.
Bad shot selection by Caleb Martin. It's kind of a Heat classic there. And then Denver's going to get something open.
John, you got to refresh the scoreboard.
Why is ESPN doing this to me? Yeah, it's way behind. Good night.
Yeah.
So the Heat went on like a 9-2 run there, I guess.
Hey, that's good to know. We just wanted you guys to know how long that run was.
Oh, heads up. I guess we should have said this when all the people were here. We are doing giveaways today. Every 25 likes on the video, every 25 likes on the YouTube video will be a $25 gift card to DAP Sports, which has they have jerseys, they have sports cards, they have memorabilia, all kinds of stuff like that. So they have NBA stuff, lots of NBA stuff. So get the likes up on the video. We'll do those giveaways in our private community afterwards. That's at playback.tv/triplecross, and there's a link in the description. You can go there now and watch us if you want. If you just want to get it all loaded up. There are some people over there right now. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people there. Or you can watch on YouTube. Totally cool. Either way.
Did you guys all see Chicken Salad get smashed right before halftime?
What?
Kyle Lowry.
Oh, Kyle Lowry. Yeah. Kyle Lowry, who is the chicken salad of the NBA.
Yeah.
In case you didn't know.
Oh, what's the over back rule?
What?
Is it a specific body part or the ball or what? I guess that might have been
body
touched too,
part,
but it didn't look like it. Is it a foot on the ground? Is it touching the ground?
Yeah, the ball is fine. Same with out of bounds. Whoa. Miami, your shot selection could be better.
Wait, no, that's not the same with out of bounds. The ball can't land out of bounds.
No.
You just mean the ball in the air? In the air,
yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, but at the ball by itself, because that's kind of what just happened there. Was the ball kind of went over?
Somebody bounced the ball behind the
the defender.
Yeah, they're not supposed to be able to do that. I don't think.
I don't know. I mean, nobody's calling that or anything. I'm just curious sometimes.
No.
They call it in college sometimes.
Jimmy throwing up Jimmy shots. Guys, the Heat that's 4 or 5 shots in a row that have just not been good shots. I guess that is kind of like Miami, though. We're going to make hard shots. But they just get stops. Did we do a poll, by the way?
Yeah, we did. Do you want me to end it?
You don't have to end it, but where's it at?
Well, we have more people who have voted in it than are in the stream right now, so maybe it's a good time. If you haven't voted in the poll, do so now. We'll give it another couple minutes.
Yeah.
I don't want to influence the people by telling them.
Tanisha says that she's not a fan of either team, but Miami is going to win this game only. And then, so you think Miami will win this game, and then Denver will win in 6, or what? Is that your prediction?
I want to hear from somebody who feels like I want to hear from someone who has the take that there's a conspiracy from the NBA to extend the playoffs to get more games, that it's going to kind of be leaning towards the Heat, like there'll be a big call or something. I want to hear somebody who has that take, if there is somebody here.
Yeah, for the content.
Tell us how it's going to go down. What's the script?
Does anybody feel like the NBA? Here's the question, I think. Maybe to start, here's the warm-up question for what you're asking, Casey. What percent scripted is the NBA, do y'all think? Is it 20% scripted? Is it 0% scripted? Is it 80 or 90% scripted?
If I said 5% scripted, what would that even entail?
I mean, I think that's the next question,
Okay.
I thought Abby said she thought they were I think the script would have been Celtics Lakers, but I think sometimes there's some undeniability. The Nuggets are pretty undeniable in the West.
I mean, the Heat had been up until this series too.
Yeah. Adam says 35% scripted. Okay. Tanisha agrees 35% scripted.
What do you guys, let's see if you both can weigh in. What is your 35%? What does that mean?
Michael, you think it's 50% scripted? Okay.
I like it, Mike.
Yeah. What does 35% scripted mean? What does 50% scripted mean? Also, for reference, how scripted are other major sports like baseball and football?
Especially NFL, because that's what I care about the most. Like to know what the answer to that question is. I mean, because that's the one you hear it the most, I think.
Oh, I think that really? I feel like you hear it a ton in the NBA.
No, because so much more rides on like a single play in the NFL. You know what I mean? There's no equivalent to like a 80-yard pass interference call in the
Eric
NBA.
White, 99.9% scripted. Well, what's the 0.1 that's not scripted then?
This is what the fans are doing in the stands.
Yeah. Yeah.
The ones who weren't paid to be there.
Only those ones. Adam says NFL's way more scripted. So he said 35%. So you think it's like 70% scripted in the NFL?
With that statement, I would agree. I mean, I think it is more scripted in the NBA.
Yeah.
And
MLB. I don't know which is actually more scripted, but I guess maybe it's just more on my radar that so many people think the NBA is scripted just because of like the ticky-tack calls that are made, you know?
But that's what are you talking about though? That's every sport. Like,
I know.
That's what I'm like.
That's what I think too. But that's what I hear from football fans that like the NBA is so ticky tack. Like,
no, the NFL has gotten so bad, so bad.
I think so too. I agree.
Yeah,
I agree.
But it's brutal.
I'm just telling you what I hear from the NFL mob on Twitter.
No, yeah. I mean, also I think baseball. The only reason baseball wouldn't be higher in conspiracy land is because people accept that there might be a higher percentage of just like incompetence. Because it is probably harder. I mean, to get shredded for like calling one ball a strike here and another ball that 3 innings later is actually an inch close or like a centimeter closer to the plate that you call a ball. Like, and people are like, what is he? This idiot. Like, people don't think he's cheating. They're like, this guy's just a moron. And you're like, that was the whole situation. Okay. It got darker.
So we have updates. Eric White says the 1%, the 0.1% that's not scripted is free throws. They can't control whether the free throws go in or not. Apparently.
You don't know about the homing devices they put into the balls, I guess.
Clearly, you don't know about the ball magnets?
I mean, if you rotate it at a certain speed, you can hear it clinking around in there.
So Abby says, did you say 35%, Abby, or did you not? You didn't say a percent. Abby says she thinks the refs lean towards certain calls for more favorable outcomes. That's about how scripted I think it is. I don't know how scripted that is. I don't know what that is in percent.
I'd say that's 20 or less. Like that's
Michael said 50%, and then his whole justification is like, well, you just put Scott Foster on the game. That's he's gonna do. Scott Foster just has a pulse on. He's like, I know what Adams, I know what the league wants. I'll make it happen.
Yeah. That is actually,
He's the Angel Hernandez of the NBA.
I think that's what I mean. If you ask baseball fans, Angel Hernandez is not some guy who fixes games. They're like, he's a big moron.
Just really bad. Yeah.
That's what I mean. Like, you can get away with it more in baseball, even if it is true.
Right.
Because people just believe like, oh, he just missed it. Because it does happen quick in baseball.
I guess
baseball has some of the fastest moving stuff.
I think that's for sure. A lot of baseball purists are against like robot umpires, but I honestly think that's probably one of the sports where it would be easiest to implement robot umpires.
At least like ball strikes.
I mean, why wouldn't it be for like plays like at the plate or plays at first base? For sure, for plays at first base.
Like context, because that's when like. You could have other factors that weigh into that, like interference and stuff, but like balls and strikes, there's really unless there's like a balk or something before the pitch is thrown, there's really nothing that can impact like what might be a ball, might be a strike. It's just where the ball is.
Right. But I think that's the same with plays at first base though, too, right?
Well, I mean, foot on the bag. Like there's just different. It's not one. It's just
the sensor on the bag. Like
I get it. It's just triangulating multiple things, like having faith in like multiple systems working in harmony, rather than balls and strikes. Feels like that could be like one system.
Yeah. So Adam, you're saying the refs control the calls to push toward what they want, toward what the refs want, or toward what the league wants? And do you think that what the league wants is explicitly communicated to refs? NBA has their various moneymaker scenarios in play, whether it's storybook matchups or underdog matchups, or if either fans or bigwigs behind create certain players.
How would you rate Jamal Durree's Jamal Murray's defensive skills?
Not high, low.
Would you say give me a point of reference, because you've probably watched more Murray ball than me, like compared to like a Steph, who is generally considered like not so great at defense compared to offense. Yeah, same vein.
Yeah, similar. Although I do think Steph's defense is a little underrated. I think Murray's probably kind of underrated as well. Like he's probably not like such a bad defender. Both of them are guys who get targeted though.
Right. Would you say that they're like a 70-30 blend when you're saying like most people would call them like an 80-20 offensive defensive blend?
That's what I think. What do y'all think? Steph, I like it. And Murray, you guys think they're similarly bad at defense? And also, how bad?
I think what I've noticed from Steph in particular, can't speak to it exactly with Murray, but like he just doesn't want to, like, he needs energy for offense, and like he's going to make it up on the other end. And I think he just looks at spacing a lot. So similar to like offense, he's so incredible on offense, like weaving through with like all the spacing that happens. I think on defense, he's like, I'm just kind of in this spot, man. And like, whatever,
Yeah. Steph pokes at the ball a lot. Like he does get the ball poked free a fair amount. But if he can't get the ball, then he's definitely targetable. I mean, a lot of it is their size too. They're just not big. So like,
for sure,
if they get switched on to a bigger guard, dude, Michael Porter Jr. I mean, the shot's going up when he has the ball. He doesn't know how to pass. His pass button's broken.
Yeah. The A button or the shoot button is just kind of like stuck down. Like he spilled some like grape juice in it.
Yeah.
And he's just an auto shooter now.
Yeah. Tanisha says, if anything, I honestly believe the Celtics game was scripted, and I'm a diehard Celtics fan. You come from 3-1 to lose game 7. So like you think it was scripted or you're saying, look, I know it's a homer take, but I think that was scripted. That's, I guess, what I'm asking. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because if it's a homer take, I think that's good. Own your homer takes. That's okay.
You might, I don't know if it's on my end or your end, John, but one of our internet speeds is slowing down probably.
Mine is. Yeah.
Okay. So you're chopping up a little bit.
Sorry.
Just FYI. No, you're good. You're good. I want to know from people in the chat, have any of you watched a few of the new Daily Triple videos / audio uploads on our podcast feeds?
Yeah.
And I want to know what you think. It's a new format. And it's not live, so I don't get like instant feedback like normal.
Right. Yeah, I know.
And now I'm like, wait, I'm not.
We're kind of spoiled by the live, honestly.
I know. Like, it's kind of a choice we made. Just like, let's do stuff live. It seems like it'd be fun. And now I don't know how to, like, I don't know what to go
Not have that live feedback loop. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
But I want to know if people like it. And if they
got a good shot.
Didn't go. Oh,
no,
with a not great. Oh,
and Kyle Lowry takes. Whoa.
Kaboom!
Kyle Lowry takes a bad shot, but that's all right. It goes in.
Yeah, no, that's what I was thinking.
Heat
like,
classic right
man.
there. That's a Heat classic.
The Heat.
I mean, Andrew Romy thinks the draft lottery was scripted. How do you think they do that? Do you think they just put a bunch of Spurs in the thing? Like Spurs, and it's like only Spurs in the little bowl thing that he pulls out of?
Now, I like that, Romy. I think that if you're going to get a little bit more beyond the just like, sometimes the ref calls it a little bit more to make the game that's like almost everybody agrees they sort of do that sort of stuff. But the draft lottery, that's one thing. I don't know their formula behind that. Like, I get the basis behind it, but I'm like, explain to me what you do. Like, what's going on here? I guess I would think they would fix something like that.
Right.
Where it's already, those cards are just naturally close to the chest.
Yeah. Why not though? What's the storyline that they're looking for? Just give Greg Popovich another Tim Duncan and see what he can do with it?
I think they probably it's probably similar to like running like a social media account. They have like maybe like a group of people or whatever, and there's like, what would make the best storylines for this year? Like I'm saying if that were the case, like, yeah. I'm not saying that's but Abby says I don't think it would be like there's a list of franchises and we treat them in order. You know what I mean? Like, we give this team the best treatment. I think they they would play narratives, you know.
So Abby thinks they gave the second pick to the Hornets to try and keep Jordan his own owner. Why not give him the first pick? I think I know. I have an answer for that.
Duh, John, because that's too obvious, you dumbass.
No, I don't think that's it at all. I think because they're like, well, because Wembanyama is huge, and we don't want Michael Jordan to ruin him like he ruins everybody. So,
oof, ouch.
Michael Jordan wouldn't be able to beat him one-on-one, so he would retire as an owner.
No, Michael Jordan would want to make sure that he doesn't pass him up in like the greatest of all time rankings. So he's like, yeah, let's.
Oh, look at that! He got hurt.
Let's keep you in the G League for a while.
Playing one-on-one against me. No, really. I think that, like, I can't think of a single player that the Hornets have drafted in the Jordan owner era and has been like, it really, you know, NBA really worked out for that guy. Like, LaMelo Ball is the closest thing. And still, like, he's mostly hurt.
What do you think of LaMelo, though? Like,
he's a good player.
Okay, not hurt. You were not excited, per se, about him as a rookie, at least, like, coming into the league, which maybe was fair.
I was skeptical because Lonzo had maybe not as much hype, but similar hype. The Ball dad, LeVar Ball, is like, say what you want about him, and he's a giant D-bag, but like he's done a great job of like making sure his kids got into the league, really, and got like taken pretty high.
He sounds like I mean, I don't know all these stories really well, so I'm just going to speak like off cuff, whatever, who cares? Like, whatever. He seems like a Vanessa Serena dad. He seems like a Jackson 5 kind of dad. Like, he's like, yeah, my kids, they're not going to make it, you know, and kind of whatever it takes.
Either get on board or get the gout. Yeah.
Less popular in today's world for sure, but like still kind of undeniably respectable in a certain light, you know?
Yeah.
It's like, I mean, you made it happen. That's crazy. Like, how much did it even matter?
He's got another kid too that's not in the league, though. What happened to that kid?
He was a bad kid.
Maybe he just wasn't good at basketball.
That kid, I heard when he was a little kid, he didn't put away his blocks. He was always making a mess. He wouldn't go to bed.
You're not going to the league then, boy.
Never ate his vegetables.
I've been ignoring the playback chat, so
oh shoot. One of us should watch one, and one of us should watch
Ralex. So Richard Ralex says that in the playback chat, he thinks the league is 90% scripted. What is 90%? And Romy says WWE, but he said that in YouTube as well.
Yeah.
Melly,
Richard, what's
Melly says that she thinks it's more accurate. So you think it is 90% scripted? She also commented on your Steph on defense. She just said he's just hanging around on D. Yeah, Steph, they kind of have to make up for him on D. That's for sure.
That's okay.
I mean, he does enough.
Oh, I saw. I don't know how much you like. The Warriors are the one team where I might get news about them before you, John.
Ooh.
I mean, I don't think that's probably true of any other team, except for weirdly the Suns. I think my Google and everything thinks that I love the Suns.
They're like, this guy likes the Suns. Give him more Suns.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you. In making the Daily Triple, I do a lot of Googling things like NBA news just to like see what stories are going on. And for some reason, it knows I like the Warriors because of the Niners and stuff. But it always there's a Suns result too, and I'm like, how am I ever supposed to know if there's something like actually popping for the Warriors and the Suns nationwide? There's always a result.
Go to the corner on that. Yeah, that's. Sorry, I'm watching the game.
Ooh,
Jamal's gonna bury that every 7 times out of 10, wide open on the wing.
Dang, baby. Murray's feeling himself today.
Murray.
I only like players that last name rhymes with Fury.
Hurry.
Yeah. Or Blurry. Ooh, I like
McFlurry.
McFlurry is the best, obviously, example to use.
Yeah.
In that case.
What were you trying to ask me a second ago?
No idea.
Okay, cool.
Moving on.
Ralex, Richard is on board with your son's Google feed. He says Suns are number 1.
Suns.
And then Michael said Suns are not number 1.
So, okay.
I know what literally true is technically true. They are not number 1 this year.
So I know what I was going to say, John. I wasn't going to ask you something. I was going to say something about the Warriors. So I find out about the Warriors, maybe the Suns quicker than you, maybe not. Okay. But those are the only teams I feel like it's even possible. Like
Okay.
the Jazz, I'm like, I must be like a week behind you because you probably find out about stuff before it even. Like you got some like connects, I think, at the Jazz.
Yeah.
Anyway, I saw something today, kind of referencing that like Jordan Poole is really, really kind of on the chopping block right now. Specifically, it said Steph Curry is the only one safe.
This
yes.
Offseason. Yeah.
What do you think of that? And just by me saying it that way, who would you think is more on the chopping block? And separately,
well, Draymond Green's a free agent,
right.
So we're really talking about Klay and Jordan Poole. Klay does not deserve a max. So if he wants one, I mean, I think he has one, right? But like, he doesn't deserve a max.
Yeah, like he's on one.
And I don't see a pathway by which he does deserve a max contract. Mm-hmm. So I do think if the Warriors could get out from under him, they would, but they can't. I actually think they're in contract trouble on both those two, Jordan Poole and Klay. I think they would love to move Jordan Poole if they could, but I don't think any team's touching the contract like he has, because he also has a huge contract for someone who shoots incredibly inefficiently. And then Klay, I think Klay,
and sometimes at the worst times, as we saw.
So in a sense, I actually gotta think Jordan Poole is the safest because I don't think they'll be able to move him. Whereas Klay, I think they could probably move him.
Well, yeah, but like Draymond doesn't need to be moved, right? Like as you said.
No, I think Draymond's just going to end up somewhere else.
Oh, sorry, I missed that part. Okay, so let me show you.
So if they were going to move, if they were going to just move Draymond, if they're going to move from two, it'd be, I think, Draymond and Klay, just because they actually could move Klay, and Jordan Poole they can't move.
So this was actually a poll. Like, who should Dubs get rid of?
Oh, everybody's going to say they should get rid of Jordan Poole. They're just not going to be able to.
But here are the options: Draymond, Klay, or Jordan Poole. Who would you put in? And then I want to tell you what the results are. I wanted to save this interactive.
Yeah, I think that the results are probably either Jordan Poole or Draymond. Is it Warriors fans? Who would
you actually say though? What would be your actual suggestion?
Well, where is it posted? Who's it posted?
Because I would say probably anybody but Klay out of those three. I mean,
who's it posted by?
It's on Bleacher Report and it's posted in the Bleacher Report feed. I think it's by Bleacher Report.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, I think that people probably say they should get rid of maybe Klay.
I put Poole.
Well, I mean, it depends if like the general population thinks about contract, because Klay gets paid a lot of money. Draymond, you actually just might be able to sign him to not a max.
So this is pretty interesting, because this will be more indicative of like Warriors fans, because this is Bleacher Report, so there's only people who follow the Warriors. I said Jordan Poole because that was between.
Oh, it's Warriors fans. Okay, they're gonna say
they're
gonna say Klay, I think.
No, so Klay actually is last place.
Okay.
Then Draymond, and Jordan Poole had 68% of the vote, and that's who I voted for too. It just kind of feels right. I think it's a lot of recency bias. Like he put up some really bad shots at like key moments in this playoff run, and that's kind of what kills you. You're like, man, I'd take Steph in double coverage over you wide open, maybe. Like, 9 days out of 10. And on that 10th day, I'm like, if you're on another team,
and also on the 10th day as well.
Well, yeah, even if it's true. Yes. I guess I felt like I got it right. Like that's how I feel like I am really a Warriors fan.
I think you probably got it right, but they just can't move. There's no way they're going to be able to move Poole.
Well, as much as Draymond is so like love him or hate him in any given day, basically, he does feel a little bit more like baked into like the Warriors.
I guess I'm considering that Warriors fans realize that they can't move Poole, but maybe they don't.
I mean, that's separate, like to me, from the issue. Like, I don't know. It's hard when I default to like a football outlook. I'm like, there's only so many roster spots. I'm like, you can't waste one on a guy you don't want to give minutes to, no matter what. Almost.
They're going to have to. No one else is going to take him.
Yeah,
they'd have to just waive him and pay him.
Might be worth it, honestly. I don't know.
I don't even know.
What are the rules? So in the NBA,
get a roster spot back if you waive
in
him
the NBA, if somebody else picks him up, like what's the waiver rules?
They'd have to pick up his contract, but nobody will. Somebody could pick him up and maybe pay part of it if the Warriors would agree to that.
So in the NFL, that would be a part of like a trade, maybe, but I don't think that would go into free agency. And if they got released, like as long as you cleared waivers, like you're stuck to a certain percentage. But if another team picks you up, that percentage drops of the original contract, I think. So it's the league to league stuff on that is so different. It's unreal, honestly.
Yeah,
so that's like the context.
He's going to get paid. He's going to get paid his contract. right?
Yeah, by somebody.
If another team wants to pick it up, they can. If another team wants to pick up part of it, they can. But the Warriors still have to pay the rest. Like that's
so if they dropped him completely and he clears waivers, and then somebody picks him up, is that just the Warriors would have to cover the difference to net him the
whatever
original
that
contract,
other team
probably
wouldn't pay? Yes.
Okay. I mean, because he would
get the other team
stay a
signs
free
him to
agent.
something else. Yeah,
he wouldn't stay a free agent. He's not that bad, right? Somebody will take him, even if it came to
that. Yeah, probably. I mean, somebody would take him at a discounted rate.
John, I got a question for you. Which fan base in the NBA do you think knows ball the best in general? Just take whatever meaning you want to put on that.
Taking out Utah, just because I don't think I can be unbiased about that. Everybody says Boston. A lot of people say Boston fans know ball the best. I don't know though. I think Boston's too broad, right? Like maybe Boston basketball fans do, but like I think Boston has like a really broad fan base.
Yeah, I was wondering if you'd think any big market team even had a shot, because like the Lakers, I just know so many people who are like default Lakers fans.
Right, exactly. Yeah,
like a Dallas Cowboys fan is in football, where I'm like,
that's a good one. Chat, whose fan base knows ball the best?
Oh, hey, I forgot to end the other poll. Let's see where that ended up. I'm ending it right now.
Yeah, well, we need some chat feedback on whose fan base they think knows ball the best, and then we can make a poll on it.
Yeah. Give us 4 good nominees. Well, just give us nominees for good. Which fan bases know? So you want to know who people think that's going to win tonight?
This is actually Mavs fans. I think could maybe be in there. They can do a sign and trade, Mike. Yes, they can do a sign and trade, but again, the problem is Jordan Poole's contract size, and he's not in a free agent year. Definitely us. Adam says Boston. Pacers fans. Yeah, Pacers fans could be in it for sure. Milwaukee fans, Lakers. Melissa, you really think Lakers fans know ball the best? Because I think Lakers basketball fans maybe, but like there's just so many people who don't even pay attention at all.
Honestly,
who are like default Lakers fans, you know?
I know that Mike is kind of being just a homer and saying the Knicks, because that would be 99% of his answers to like most of our questions about basketball. But
yeah,
I'm inclined to sort of believe that one, because like if you've hung in there as a Knicks fan,
of all the big market
probably
teams,
know the shit out of some basketball right now.
Yeah, if you're still a Knicks fan.
Yeah, like you've been around for a minute and you've been around through some stuff.
Oh, that was a foul. They got away with one there.
I thought so.
They got away with one there.
So we had 6
yes, could be Spurs fans. I could see that.
Yeah,
because it's very much like to be a Spurs fan. You have to like team basketball,
similar to Utah for sure.
I would say, yeah, I have a tendency to be biased toward anybody who enjoys watching team basketball.
Mike, sorry for the backhanded compliment, but I mean, you know, it's true also. So not that.
Abby says OKC. Melissa says Lakers and Heat. Okay, Spurs. There's 2 Spurs. There's Milwaukee. Knicks need to tell Spike Lee to stop going to the games, and they might win. I think Spike Lee's their secret weapon.
Oh yeah, so secret that he never even like works as a
weapon.
This
is good, Adam, because I'm in LA right now. DAP's our partner that I'm at their headquarters right now. They're in LA, and there's like not so many, but there's definitely a lot of people who work here or like partner with them or whatever, who like aren't necessarily basketball fans but want to go to a game just because they're like, we want to sit down by where the celebrities are. It's a clout thing.
By the way, John, 62% of our audience, based on 56 votes, so this has been going for a minute, they believe the Nuggets will win. So
also, we just hit 25 likes on the video, so we will do a DAP Sports giveaway. If you haven't liked the video like it, because we are doing giveaways for every 25 likes. Should we do like a prop bet? It's kind of late now.
Kinda, yeah.
What could we do? Really, what would be a good prop bet? It'd have to be like a who makes the next shot type thing.
It's kind of chaotic.
Who's the next person? Here we go.
Think about that. Actually, think of the logistics.
Yeah. Who's the next person from this commercial break to get 5 buckets of any kind? No, 3 buckets of any kind. And what exactly are they? like a 3, a 2, a free throw. If somebody gets that right, I'll do a $10. I'll do a $25 DAPS giveaway. So the guess is what you're going for is from this commercial on, who's the next person to get 3 buckets and what are they? Like 3 2s, 3 3s, a 3, a 2, 1, which would be a free throw. Maybe 3 free throws.
John, what are we thinking for these finalists for the poll? Here are the 4 I put in, and you tell me which ones we need to replace. Because I just tossed in some from the chat. Got Pacers, Knicks, Celtics, Spurs right now.
Pacers, Knicks, Celtics, Spurs. I like that.
We had here's some other ones. Yeah, Heat. I didn't. I mean, that's a suggestion as well. Milwaukee Bucks, the Lakers. Guess we got to talk through those.
Yeah, man, this scoreboard is not updating. That's stupid. Let's see, maybe I'll just switch to the play-by-play. That might be better. All right.
Hopefully it updates.
Yeah, I don't know. I like those 4. I think we didn't really get a bunch of feedback, so
not a ton. That's okay.
Nah. Spurs.
Okay, we had plenty of suggestions here.
Okay. So Mike Jokic 2-pointer, but you need it's not 3 points, it's 3 buckets. So who gets the next 3 buckets and what are the 3 buckets? So this is a valid answer. Adam says Jamal Murray 2 2s and 1 3. So Jamal Murray is the next person to get 3 buckets, and 2 of them will be 2s and 1 will be a 3.
Wow.
Hurry up because we're back from commercial.
Oh boy. That's a quick one. What if there's not a player that scores 3 different? Yeah, that's going to happen. It's going to happen.
Yeah, I think that's unlikely. That's why I brought it down from 5.
That's a good call. I don't know that you know.
So we got Mike in with Jokic layup.
You're gonna get yourself.
Shot.
You're gonna
Jokic
the water get on these fourth quarter.
Murray 2 3s and 1 2. I need you to be watching because I'm watching the chat. I need you to be watching the game for this.
I'm watching the screen here. Okay.
Jokic 2 free throws and 1 2. Okay.
Okay.
So JM 2 2s and 1 3.
Oh boy, there's a pile up on
Jimmy 2 2 3. Yeah, there is a pile up on JM, that's for sure. All right, we need the next person to get 3
did
buckets.
You see that push off at a pile just right into Jokic's neck?
Nobody
God, they're getting
nobody picked
out
Bam.
there.
Yeah, that's the Heat. Is that going to be defensive? Wow. KCP doesn't like that, guys. I like how his version of not liking that is like, let me just look at you. It's not really even like a glare. He's just like, I'm going to look at you. John's going to regret this bet. Felix.
I think it's going to be.
I already know that, but I couldn't think of another one. So this is what we're doing.
Oh,
you think Jimmy Butler? Nobody picked. Oh yeah.
He almost pulled up there. Nope. Wow. That was embarrassing, you guys.
All right. Everyone who picked JM or Jokic. Here we go. Jokic doing the back down from the free throw line or from the 3-point line. Little 2-man game.
Do you ever tuck in your shirt at the Final Four tournaments and stuff when you play?
No.
You don't ever? Do any of the people really tuck in their shirts in your?
No, but we don't have to.
Well, sure. I would think some people would elect to. I mean,
no. Why
really?
Would you think some people would elect to?
I don't know, because they're rule followers, John. They just want to be.
Dude. You think that'd be like the whitest move ever. Like even for a white guy, that'd be like the whitest move ever.
You pull up the tube socks, you wear the goggles, you tuck in your shirt.
Tuck in your shirt when you don't have to.
Yeah, bro. Come on. Show some GD respect out there.
Dev says Jamal Murray 3-3-2. Rose, Gordon 2. It has to be 3 buckets. So do you think Gordon 2-2-2? You're the only one who thinks Gordon, if so.
Damn, you cursed every player on the court.
Nobody picked Bam. This is a good
really
time.
Tempting fate. Not one player has made 1 bucket since you made this bet.
Maybe there's not going to be a guy with 3. Away. Oh, another steal.
This is my favorite kind of basketball.
Nope, no, I know.
It's my favorite kind of basketball.
Clusterfuck ball. Yeah.
Like not even run and gun, just run and whatever.
Yeah.
Run and
just
something.
Nest
maybe.
ball.
Yeah.
Shambles. Grant doesn't know who's going to get the next 3 buckets, but he does know Denver's going to win.
It's the same as like when I watch baseball and like two professional baseball fielders run into each other and don't like call each other off of a play. I'm like, how do you let that happen in the pros, man? Like, I get you guys are running fast and everything, but come on.
Yeah.
Like, do that in Little League.
Yeah. I like, don't call each other off. Roger, is this the NBA Finals or preseason? Missed open shots. Yeah. It feels like I'm watching college ball right now. I feel like I'm watching final, like,
I don't even know that you can blame Denver for this because they're definitely fine with it going like this.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Like, I'm sure
they'd
like to score, but, you know, whatever.
I don't why? Who cares? Whatever energy you got going, just keep it going.
Yeah. Well, that was weird. He just like bobble. All right. 5 minutes to play in the fourth. Somebody's going to get 3 buckets for sure.
No. I'll take the under on all of them. I think I was already on that.
Okay. How about that? Yeah. If Casey's right and nobody gets 3 buckets, then
you all owe me $25.
Casey gets out. All right. There's a 2 from Jokic. Yeah. I didn't realize how crazy this bet could get because we could have like so many people with 1 bucket.
That's what There's Butler. I thought it was going to be
Jimmy.
him if anybody. But
Jimmy with a 3. Jimmy with a 3. Things. So anybody who picked Jokic 3 or Jimmy 2 is out now. Right? Yeah. Yeah, that's how that works. Pretty sure.
Well,
so you guys tell me if you're still in, and then I'll double check you. KCP. Ooh, that was shooter's touch right there.
That was all headband.
Jimmy probing. Gonna go with a.
Oh. Here's what
anybody pick Jimmy with 2 threes? Because I don't think so.
Can the non-headband?
I think nobody wins this.
Outscore the headband wearers for the rest of the game.
That would be a better prop bet. Why didn't you think of that? Where were you a couple minutes ago, Casey?
Easier to keep track of, probably.
Yeah, where were you a couple minutes ago?
I mean, hey, that's how long it takes me to come up with my ideas. Oh my god, that was not a bad. Terrible shot.
That was almost Jimmy 3 threes, and nobody picked that. I don't think actually.
No, he's only made
Jimmy,
1, right?
No, he's made 2 threes.
No, he missed 1, didn't he?
He just barely missed 1, but he's made 2.
Really? I missed the second one. All right. Don't know where I was. No, are you confusing him with Caldwell Pope?
No.
Okay, my bad.
Here, I'll scroll it down.
They're both in headbands. Honest mistake.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. It was Gabe Vincent who made the first 3. Sorry. So,
okay.
Yep. Still, everybody only has 1. Oh, looks like Jokic is going to make another. So, Jokic is going to be 2-2.
How do they know?
Did it just go to commercial? Seriously? After the play updated?
Yeah.
Are any of y'all watching this game like way ahead of us? Yeah, so you said 3-2. Yeah, Mike had Jokic 3-2s. So Mike is still in. If Jokic gets another 2,
I just saw Jimmy Butler in a Michelob Ultra commercial. I don't know what you saw. I enjoyed it. It was fun. He was singing Hootie and the Blowfish, I think. Blues Traveler, one of those. I don't know. Want to be with you.
Yeah, Jimmy Butler pretty famously likes a lot of music that you would not expect.
I don't know why you would say something like that. That's exactly what I would have expected.
He's a big T Swift fan.
Why wouldn't I expect
but isn't
that,
everyone?
John?
Anybody with ears is a big T Swift fan.
That's true. Drew looks.
Oh wow!
At me.
Wow, that's where you're going.
Fake a smile so he won't see.
Jeez, that's
bro. I mean, I'm a classic Swift fan. Classic
going deep into the T Swift bag. I think she was still considered country then.
Oh yeah.
When I say T Swift, like what's first song that comes to not your mind, Casey? Because I already know now.
Oh, that's not it. That's not it. But
first song that comes to your mind, chat. What's yours?
Casey? I know the first song that would come to my mind, for whatever reason, would be "Shake It Off."
Oh, I mean, I think that's reasonable.
Yeah, more reasonable than I don't even. What's the name of the song I just sang?
Teardrops on My Guitar.
That's it.
I was quick with that.
You're a national treasure, John.
I was real quick with that.
Oh. When people, I do like, I don't know what Taylor Swift's been up to, honestly.
Bad Blood, now Willow or Bad Blood. Bad Blood's a good one.
When people say like, oh, I like newer Taylor Swift or something, I'm like, oh, like Bad Blood or like We're Never Getting Back Together or whatever that one's called. That's after that those ones, I'm like, I don't care.
You don't even know after that? Oh, dude, that's some of her best stuff is after that.
Sure. She should just like change her name to something else though. It's a whole different.
It's like a whole different kind of music.
Yeah, I don't like it when my artists like develop as people and like.
Yeah, I would like them to stay the same forever, please. Just only do the stuff I like.
Exactly, you get it. Even when Taylor Swift's like 40, I'm like, she's like 19 or something, whatever, right?
Oh, Adam, Our Song is your go-to? Okay. Mike says Bad Blood as well. I mean, yeah, Bad Blood. I think there's an age thing going on here. For me, it's what is it? Never Go Out of Style. You got that James Dean.
Wait, I missed it. What are they calling this? Oh, he looks pissed. If Gordon's pissed, they're calling that a foul then, right?
Yeah.
So, okay.
I like how his piss talk is out of the side of his mouth.
The people who said that the refs would fix the game, I mean, they're trying.
They're trying.
Right?
They're trying. The Heat still have to make sure. Right? So I think the thing that they can't script is like whether the shots go in, you know?
It's true.
I mean, I don't know. Unless they do have ball magnets. Maybe they do. Wouldn't put it past them.
Only in certain balls, John. Obvious. Not like they're like, hey, grab the
grab the game ball. End game. End game is a banger, says Abby. Abby and Adam, you guys got a lot of the same music tastes. Oh no, it was Michael who said Bad Blood.
Well, I mean, it is our go-to to become matchmakers now on the podcast. So.
Yeah, who was here for that one?
Set them up.
Most people here. Michael's already got a date, dude.
What would Adam and Abby's name be if they were a couple? What would be their couple name? Like Abum? Adamy?
Let's workshop that. Adam B.
Abidum.
Adaby. I think Adaby is probably the best we can do.
Adaby isn't bad.
Yeah.
Adam B isn't bad either. I just let
it gets Adam's full name in there.
It's a little too much.
Oh yeah, we got to have Michael Porter
Technically
Jr.
gets all
step back too. Good shot selection.
I mean, hey.
Has anybody made 3 shots yet? Has Jokic made 3 shots yet?
No. If anybody has proof that, oh, that's it. No, that's second. Because I was right. He didn't make 2 before.
Butler's second.
So he's at 3-2.
Oh no, because did he make one of his free throws? Did he make a free throw?
Oh shit. He might have made. Did he make 2 free throws?
Jimmy Butler, yes, free throw. Oh, he made 3 free throws.
He makes
so
bold
yeah. So Jimmy Butler was 3-1-1. Did anybody pick Butler 3-1-1? Yeah, but Butler
like
beat him to it, Mike.
Yeah, Romy had something like that.
3-1. I don't think anybody had 3-1-1. That's crazy.
I just remember he said something about free throws. I don't think anybody else even said free throws, really.
Yeah, Jokic did get 3 2s, but I think Butler beat him to it.
Romy, what was your guess?
Ooh, Jimmy for another 3. No.
Oh, he's fast. What? He's real fast. He makes fast people look.
Oh, not fast. Did they call a foul on that on Jokic?
I'm sure they did. They're still down.
Yimmy.
That's all I'm
James P. Butler. He just changes speed so fast. Like his 0 to like running is good. It's good. Also, Jokic is slow, so he did make Jimmy Butler look a little faster there.
Who would you take in a one-on-one game?
Jokic or Butler?
Yeah.
That'd actually be a good one-on-one game. I think I'd probably still take
myself.
I think I would probably still take Jokic. Just because I think one-on-one, just the physicality of Jokic, like he'd be able to shoot over him more and stuff like that.
Ooh. That's tough. That's a tough one.
Like he could just pull up a 3 and shoot it right over the top of him.
What about Jamal Murray
versus Butler?
Yeah, Butler.
100%. Yeah. I think Butler's probably one of the best one-on-one players in the league, honestly.
What about Caldwell Pope or Murray?
Murray.
I'm just rapid fire.
Well, no, KCP can play defense. Yeah, Murray. I want to go Murray one-on-one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kyle Lowry or KCP.
I bet Jimmy Butler might be one of the best one-on-one players in the league.
Kyle
Jimmy
Lowry
Butler.
Or KCP. Last one. I won't keep going.
Lowry or KCP. One-on-one. Dude, that's so obscure. I have no idea. I have no idea how those two would play the ones. I want to say Lowry would probably win.
Okay.
KCP's
you only got 3 of those correct, actually. So
okay, there was only 3 questions.
I definitely did more than that.
Okay,
that was a nice little tree.
You did Butler versus Jokic. You did
Butler versus Murray, then Murray versus KCP, then KCP versus Lowry.
Oh, which one did I get wrong?
That was like 5.
Butler and Jokic, is that the one I got wrong?
That's classified.
Okay. Caleb Martin versus Gabe Vincent one-on-one. That'd be a good one.
That was a nice putback. Oh, that was a replay.
Freaking Bruce Brown coming up big, trying to win a chip, trying to win a ring. Nuggets. Felix thinks the Nuggets are losing on purpose to get more TV time. I think they're like, hey, let's tie up this ring.
Okay, here we go. We got a little chicken salad, baby. Let's go. Oh my God, chicken salad, Butterfingers.
Oh, big bucket.
Yeah.
Big D here, Denver. Big D for Denver. Oh, no.
Oh, what a terrible pass. Murray. What a terrible pass.
He headhunted Murray there, and then he just passed into a turnover.
That might have been the play that won the championship.
Well, they're only going to get 2 free throws here, so.
I mean,
I don't know. We've seen Jimmy Butler get fouled on what was called a 2, and then the Celtics challenge it, and then they give him 3 free throws because it was actually a 3.
I'm just saying, if the Nuggets win, that's going to be the pivotal point in the game right there. Like,
I mean, that was.
Why didn't he just put it up?
Because now Miami needs a 3, which is, it's hard to get a 3 when the other team knows you need a 3.
Well, assuming these go in, I mean,
right. I mean, it's KCP. I'm gonna assume.
Yeah, I get it.
Pretty good free throw shooter.
They'll keep fouling.
Did they just send Kevin Love? Why Kevin Love? Oh, they're putting in all their shooting. So Bam's out, Kevin Love's in, I'm guessing.
That's Bam down there.
Oh no, Bam's down there. Yeah. So Bam's there for the second chance.
Baby.
Chance attempt. Those are some clutch free throws. That's ice in his mother friggin' veins.
Wait, was he the one who picked it off too? KCP? He was, right?
Yeah, I think so.
I mean, play of the game, right? I mean, nobody would ever give that play of the game, but I do. That's a Casey play of the game, like a speedy defense. That was speed and defense all the way.
Right. And then free throw shooting.
Anticipation, baby.
I mean, KCP is a pretty premier 3-and-D player.
I like KCP, man, as a player. Like, I feel like, I don't know. My whole perception of like who is underrated and overrated is basically like NBA 2K ratings mostly. Like, and I'm like, oh, he's underrated for sure. That's a quality player.
Yeah, well, like, what's his 2K rating?
Kinda.
What is it? Do you know?
It's not high. It's got to be in the 70s, I would think.
Felix, you're asking, will they go for the 3 right away or wait? They're gonna try and get an open one whenever that is. Like, that's I don't think they are gonna worry about timing at all.
I think it's just give the ball to Jimmy Butler and whatever shot he wants to take, right?
They're gonna try and run some actions to get an open 3. So this is my prediction. I think they're gonna try and run some actions to get an open 3. If they don't get it, then they're just gonna go to Jimmy, and then they're gonna run a 2-man game with Jimmy and maybe Kevin Love, because Kevin Love can run the pick and pop.
Oh, there's Russ.
Russ is at the game.
Yeah, and Peyton.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that Russ.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
It confuses me who you call Russ.
And Sean Payton. Yeah, I mean, I'm from another world.
Yeah, I know. Peyton Manning. The Jokic family. Dude, the Jokic brothers are old, bro. Like, they look old. Is he the youngest by like 10 years?
Probably.
All right, here we go. Here we go, folks. Well, here we go. You guys might already know what happens. Don't tell us if you do.
Yeah. Oh, baby.
Or just pause so you can watch with us. Because that's more fun. Oh my gosh. And that was the one he shot?
I mean,
with 14 seconds on the shot clock?
That's what I figured, though.
That was what Spo drew up. That was what Spo drew up. That was, no, I don't think that's what it was supposed to be at all. He had time to set something up and like get a good shot.
Well, it's him. It's obviously he is. Oh, that was, yeah, that's where it broke down. That KCP again, though. KCP again.
They're trying to do a DHO. They're trying to do a DHO with Duncan Robinson, and then like Jimmy should have just reset it there. That is Jimmy. Like, just
but that's the second play in a row, the second key play in a row. That was a Jimmy Butler pass. The KCP like got in the way of. I mean, dude's got his number. He's like, you're not completing a pass.
Yeah,
on me.
he was. Yeah, it was the dribble handoff to Duncan Robinson there. Yeah,
I mean, that should be a pretty high percentage like pass.
Blows it up. And he is going to make both free throws, by the way. Yeah, we know. The play-by-play already told us.
Well, it didn't tell me until you told me.
Sorry. Okay, so all narratives are that the Heat win. That was what I said a couple weeks ago. So at this point, it's a quick three, a foul, a missed free throw, one missed free throw, and then another quick three sends it to overtime. That's not even that hard of a narrative to come up with.
I mean, no.
But I can't believe that was what Spo drew up.
And it looked like some kind of like option there. I mean, he was clearly, there was like a read, and he's just supposed to do what he does.
Yeah, he was supposed to execute the dribble handoff. No, I think he was supposed to execute the Jimmy handoff and try and get the dribble handoff and try and get Duncan Robinson a three, and then they're supposed to go back to Jimmy if that didn't work. But I think that he probably figured Duncan Robinson would draw two because they didn't want to let DR have an open three. So then Jimmy would be slightly open for a three. But instead, Jimmy, knowing he wasn't open, decided to shoot a turnaround fadeaway with a hand in his face when he still had 14 seconds on the shot clock. And that's been Jimmy Butler all night. Just bad shot selection.
I think what we've really learned here,
Michael, bad shot selection.
I think what we've really learned here tonight is that Kentavious Caldwell-Pope is the best player in the NBA. Hands down. And, you know, it's on the film.
Man, I forget. Yeah. Sorry, Richard. Forgot you over here on playback. Jamal Murray, 2 threes and 1 free throw. Yeah. I don't think anybody got that prop bet. Sorry, guys.
Oh, man.
That's it.
And look who's got Denver the ball. Nuggets. Look who's got the ball to close it out.
Turnover at the end of the game.
I mean, he was MVP guaranteed to the last 2 minutes. I don't care what anybody says.
Denver Nuggets, NBA champions.
Congrats.
I like how half the people are gone now. Did you say 60% were Nuggets or 60% were Heat?
62, I think it was. 62% Nuggets.
Okay. All right. Well, we're going to do $25 NBA shop gift card giveaway. No, $25 DAPS gift card giveaway.
Yeah, we're going to head over to Playback and do our gift card giveaway. So you can start heading over there. I'll read off the results to our last poll here because I forgot all about it.
Okay.
We asked the chat, which fan base knows ball the best? The options were Pacers, Knicks, Celtics, Spurs. John, who do you think won?
Spurs.
Based on 14 votes, by the way.
Spurs.
No. They were third. Celtics.
Yeah.
Who do you think?
Everybody says Celtics do. And I bet there's more Celtics fans in here than Spurs for sure. Definitely more than Spurs.
Who got second? Knicks or Pacers?
Knicks.
Yeah. So Celtics.
I think maybe false, but I don't know. You know, come at me, Mike.
Celtics, Knicks, Spurs, Pacers. Basically, each place got twice as many votes as the one before it. That's pretty much how it worked out. So
good to know. All right. Playback.tv/triplecross. That's where we're doing our gift card giveaways. Yeah. That's what we're doing right now. DAPS. I mean, how long do we watch these guys celebrate for? That's the question.
I mean,
I know what I'm doing. I know. We're gonna go into playback, and we're gonna see who's gonna be first to post highlights from the game, and that's what we're gonna play in playback. And then once that's up, that's what we're doing.
I have a question for you, an out there, very Casey question. You don't have to think a lot about it. So you can be doing something else. It's good. No, it's fine. I mean, Casey questions, even when you think more about them, the answers that you come up with aren't going to get better. Probably going to get worse because you'll get more confused. There was a time and a place where they didn't put confetti into the air when people win championships, right? Even in the US, there's a time and a place where they didn't just like.
I don't know.
For sure there was.
I mean,
so
I assume that is the case. Yes.
My question is, assuming there's a future where something eventually replaces it, what will that even sort of be like? What would it be like? Some kind of cool like gaseous like thing?
Something AI.
It'll
be it'll be an optical illusion. It won't be real. It'll be AI confetti.
That seems like something they could do already.
What would AI confetti do? Like what? Not Allen Iverson confetti, but artificial intelligence.
What if it's
Allen Iverson confetti would just float over Ty Lue?
What if it's like, well, if they're going to like basically like holographic stuff, maybe it's like historic players from that franchise, like.
Are we going full Sandlot here? Like Babe Ruth,
like exactly like ghost version of Babe Ruth, like. And he's like, congratulations, I'm Babe Ruth. Whatever. I'm Babe Ruth. And then he pulls out a big hot dog and a beer, and he's like,
yeah. Then I think that's what it'll be, honestly. Like,
then everybody goes home.
I think you answered your own question. Full game highlights. Somebody got them up already. Good job.
Blam.
Oh, nope. They only have 2 minutes and 20 seconds. Come on. That is not full game highlights. Get out of here. Go on, get.
Is there anyone else who is even in the discussion for MVP besides Joker?
Besides the Yalker? All right. What did his numbers look like tonight, you think? What do you think Jokic put up?
No idea. I wasn't watching like that. All I know is in the last like 5 minutes, he didn't do much. Nobody did.
Well, going to be a long summer in Arizona, says Sally. Hey, Sally, go over to playback.tv/triplecross. We're going to give away some DAP sports gift cards, some NBA swag, basically. Terrence,
and Sally,
same thing. Heat choked.
Don't worry, Sally. It's going to be a way longer summer in Miami.
That's true. It's going to be a real long summer in Miami. Endless, you might say.
Heat's still a young team. Like, they're trending way up, right? Like,
Jimmy's not young.
But, I mean...
I wouldn't call him old, but he's not young. And, I mean, Kevin Love and Kyle Lowry certainly aren't young.
I guess I'm just so anchored in the Warriors. Like, well, they're a lot younger than them.
The Nuggets are young. The Nuggets are a young team. The Nuggets smell a lot like the Warriors in 2015.
Nuggets look like, man, is this a dynasty?
The Nuggets look a lot like the 2015 Warriors. This
is scary for the NBA.
Heard it here first, I guess. But actually, I think you heard it here first.
And another one out of the West, John. Like, did we need another like super juggernaut out of the West?
Yeah. No. Sucks to be in the West.
What if they just like take a franchise and they're like, you're in the East now, just deal with it?
Yeah, do it with freaking Memphis or New Orleans. What are they doing in the West anyway?
Do it with Denver. Put them over there. Close enough.
Denver, yeah, close enough. You're up high, so
the like up division.
Terrence is saying no one is safe on the Heat roster this summer. Oh, you think they're going to burn it down all the way? I don't think so.
What's Jimmy's contract? Is his contract up?
That's a good question.
Because it feels like he would be pretty safe if he's got another year.
Yeah, I mean, Pat Riley isn't like the classic, like he's not like a burn it down kind of guy, really. He's pretty level-headed.
I would also think like
he exercises player option for the current 2022-23 season, is now on a 3-year deal worth $146 million. So, yeah, he's good. He's good for 3 years. They would have to trade him. He's 33, though.
I mean, he's a guy you could trade for sure if they wanted to. There'd be interest.
Right, if they wanted to burn it down. But when was the last time the Heat burned it down?
No, they like famously never don't, really. Right? Yeah.
They like never really burn it down. Playback not on. Rose, it should be. Playback.tv/triplecross. You in the right place? I imagine you are. You've been there before.
Hold on. What? No, I think they mean that there's nothing up.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, it's because I'm trying to find highlights, people.
It's cool, man. I just verified.
Casey distracted me, so it's not my fault.
That's what I do here.
Game 5 highlights. There we go.
We're getting something up on Playback, guys. No worries. You can still head over there.
Playback is up and running.
Yep,
How do I see it now. Repeat this video? There's like a way to put it on repeat, right? I think. Settings. Maybe? Yeah, I'm pretty sure there is. I don't know. Give me a second. I'm going to figure it out.
All right. You can have all the seconds you need.
Maybe I'll figure it out. Maybe I won't. Maybe I won't be able to figure it out.
It's all good. So Felix says he wants a wheel spin.
Felix, you want a wheel spin?
He says wheel spin always, but oh wait, what was the movie quotes? Well,
yeah.
Movie quotes,
well, we haven't come up with a game.
Movie quotes are like to think of like generationally. There's a massive bias.
Well, I could put a wheel. Here's what we could do. We could do a wheel spin, and then we could put the wheel up on both. We could put the wheel up on both Playback and on YouTube. And then when the YouTube chat is like, hey, I'm not on the wheel, we can be like, that's because you're not on Playback. See what I did there?
Do it.
Okay. Well, I'm doing that. You talk about Celine Dion.
Every night in my dreams, I see you. I feel... Wait, is that Celine Dion? Is that... That's Celine Dion, right?
Yeah. Fall.
National.
Is that what you were singing?
Ever you are, National Treasure, but I think a Canadian National Treasure, if I'm not mistaken.
In my 5th grade choir, we sang that song, and we also sang "Bye Bye Bye." Fun fact.
Bye bye.
All right. Who's here? We got Razzles, Romy, Felix.
All right. Most people are switching over away from YouTube now, so I'm going to switch to Playback audio. If you're still on YouTube,
Abby, Michael, Adam,
then you might hear John for a little while, but not me. Peace out, YouTube.
Still on YouTube, then you need to go to the link in our description, playback.tv/triple-cross, and join us there. Deb, Melly, Roger, and Richard. Roger and Ralex. All right. YouTube, you guys still chatting to me? What's going on? RIP YouTube. Yep. Okay, we're out on YouTube. I am ending the broadcast there.